Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with the tragic death of a senior Canadian officer who died not on the battlefield but here at home. Lieutenant Col Dan Bobbitt was killed and 4 other soldiers injured when the light armoured vehicle they were in rolled over. It happened during a training exercise in Alberta. It's not the first time this type of vehicle has rolled over, and as Shirlee Engel reports, there are questions about whether the military was aware of safety concerns.
With heavy hearts, some 5,000 soldiers resumed training exercises at CFB Wainwright today, less than 24 hours after the death of Lieutenant Col Dan Bobbitt, a married father of 3 teens.
The ceremony was held in the field by the brigade last night, very dignified and respectful ceremony.
Bobbitt was commanding officer of the 2nd Regiment, Royal Canadian Horse Artillery, based in Petawawa, Ontario. The light armoured vehicle, or LAV, he was traveling in rolled over on hilly terrain. 4 other soldiers were injured, including 2 seriously. Military police are investigating.
A loss of a life in training is no less significant than a loss of a life in war, because we train as we fight in war.
Bobbitt's 25-year career included deployments to Bosnia and Afghanistan. Friends say he was beaming with pride after his son was accepted to the Royal Military College. Neighbors in his close-knit town are in shock.
It's a man that has served his country, and to pass away like this, it's tragic.
I think everybody sort of thinks to themselves, what if that was me?
Since they were introduced in 1999, LAVs have been the backbone of the Canadian Army. But more than a dozen rollovers sparked concerns about their stability and ability to withstand the horrors of war. 5 soldiers died in rollovers in Afghanistan, at least 2 in similar accidents back home. Private Patrick Desereau was killed in a training exercise at the same base, CFB Wainwright, in 2005. His brother says the family still doesn't know what happened.
I don't know what the Army done for correct this situation. How many losses we have to endure before they do some things.
The government is spending $1 billion to refurbish the LAVs to make them tougher and more stable. Still, this retired colonel says the military hasn't learned from previous tragedies. Deaths where foul play is ruled out are studied by a board of inquiry behind closed doors. The reports take years.
The issue is not to blame. The issue is to learn. The issue is, what can we do to save another life?
The defense minister extended condolences to the Bobbitt family, but only offered this.
The investigation of this will be released under my watch.
Well, Shirley, the last time this same thing happened at CFB Wainwright was almost 10 years ago, and still the family of that soldier has no answers. That seems incredible.
It really does, and we wanted to know why. So we asked the military, but they couldn't even tell us if the board of inquiry into that was completed. And there are dozens of these military deaths that have inquiries that are still in progress, dating back years. So it could be a long time before the Bobbitt family gets any answers as to what happened. Donna?
All right, Shirley, thanks for your reporting on